Symbols. The hut may be near. I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Faded with age. Hard to know what it was for.
Air is foul and foul is fair. There's a lot of fog down there.
Follow my lead. Come, let me show you the way. Ready and waiting. This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker? Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home? Right there. Fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye. Fair enough. Fine wardrobe, a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye. Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell. Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst. Same circle as the one on the entrance. The circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Sure.
slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. It's as if you can't wait to leave.
It's not like that. It's complicated.
Aye, all right. I believe you.
Are you still here?
Why, you're welcome. It's an honour to help.
Spare me.
What do you know of a young woman named Grace?
I don't know where you heard that name.
It's important.
I owe you, Banisher. And I believe...
I read the name on a letter. According to this letter, what happened to Grace was entirely your fault.
No!
The letter told quite the tale.
I have heard tell, sir, of the contumacious Scot.
The letter was clear.
She has no one to blame but herself. I hurt her. That, sir, is laughable.
Whatever you did seems to...
I stood firm.
Why the mystery?
A stubborn and difficult child. Never understood her antagonism or hostility. Now I have no daughter, and it is all the better for all concerned.
Want to tell me
If you must know it,
why?
She left me with no choice. Witchcraft, sir. There was a book. I don't know where it came from, and damned if I could get...
Now, why does Lammy Haskell suddenly spring to mind?
Though Deborah was innocent, you accused her of witchcraft. Do you deny it?
Deny it? I claim it. By law, she was no witch. But no, I am a much changed man with the intervening years.
If I came to learn your daughter survived...
No, I'd have nothing to say to her. For me and all who... You wanted answers.
A sick testimony of his love, or to his shame. Let's find her. Lammy should be able to help us with the ritual.
More stable.
Red! Antea! You have timed your arrival to perfection. My speech is almost done, and by almost done, I mean 'tis almost written. I need an ending, a high note on which to finish. I was thinking of talking about... you.
People don't always trust Banishers.
This comes to you...
Well,
the added spice of your...
we found a page ripped from a...
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said...
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? This Seeker?
We think she's Grace. We hope...
We think she's hidden herself away.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too...
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later, I was right. And I'm glad she escaped.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that there are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please. Ending.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is...
Grace Pennington and a...
Well then, Now all you need is a simple counterspell from the
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in...
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book, dispelling Grace's illusion will be like a walk in the park, comparatively speaking.
Thank you.
Could you tell Grace that I'm still her friend?
Once we found her. Look, I couldn't talk about it.
Couldn't talk about what?
You accused me of pretending not to see that you're dead.
That's how I feel, Red. You have to accept it.
I couldn't face your death. I admit that. I rely on you. Your presence reassures me. I dread your absence. I can barely bring myself to think about it. I don't wish to deny your pain. I've just tried to deal with mine.
Wow. That's... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for your honesty. I have another in sight.
Hey, that's your face. Our book isn't here.
Our book might be up there.
I might need some help.
I might be able to give it.
This looks like Lami's stuff, only more scattered.
Even with the void shifting, the book should be around here somewhere.
Got it. That seemed a little too easy.
We have the symbol we need. Let's go back to the mountain and find her hiding place.
Did you hear that?
First things first, Red. Look to me.
Don't mess with us.
Seeker is behind this wall. Let the veil of unknowing be lifted. Let us see through the eyes of Grace Pennington.
Ceridian?
You're surprisingly slow, even for a Banisher. You're late. Or early.
At last we find you.
Missed me that much, did you? You could have hurried. You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
It wasn't in vain. We have come far and learned much.
I hope so. But don't think you have it all figured out. You're still Banishers, after all.
We are indeed, Grace.
So, you know.
I know you're Pennington's daughter. Still, can I see the family resemblance?
In the end, neither could he.
I must have hurt.
The dear captain is many things, but he is a Puritan through and through. And I, his daughter, am a witch. I defied him. I sought forbidden knowledge and stepped beyond the boundaries. At the end of that most painful of journeys, Grace was dead. And Seeker was born. Yes, it hurt, but it was worth it. I accept it now. I accept it all. Ceridian has left a hollow, and I am called to fill it. I accept. I am ready for my role in this world. Are you ready for yours?
You learned magic by yourself.
Not really. Not at all. First, they say you must look out for the quiet kids. And that was me. But I did not learn witchcraft until Ceridian found me.
Lammy was relieved to hear you're well.
He talked about paying you a visit.
When I was exiled, he was the only one who'd help. Sweet boy. But now is not the time for later, when you...
The boy will be disappointed.
We looked for you everywhere.
I needed time.
Hidden away behind Lammy Haskell's dissimulation spell.
Oh, you know about that. It held a full 7 years. Isn't that impressive? This is the place where I embrace solitude.
Did Ceridian...
Not physically. I dreamed of her.
Quite the thing.
I suppose so. At the time, I was more...
Also,
Our first dance. I admit I ran away. But we...
the time has come for us to go back to New Eden.
Yes. Balance must be restored. You must face your...
Ceridian said the only way back was to... But the pond seems broken. We need your help.
Of course you do.
We're listening.
Remember Ceridian's words. If you were to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
We've never been stronger.
This void breach is not like the others. This one... leaks. You must leave whatever still burns in your hearts at the threshold.
Do you know where in New Eden Town the void...
The trick is to focus on your happiest memories and let them take you there.
We'll try.
And when at last you succeed, I too shall...
With that,
bring peace to this troubled land and your trouble... I know it's not easy to hear.
on the contrary,
Thank you, Seeker.
they've seen better days.
As have we all.
What's that?
That is not your concern.
Fascinating.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't.
I like your new place a lot better than the old one.
I was a different person then.
This will be useful.
She's the custodian now. May she have all the wisdom of her mentor and more.
I wish I had half the wisdom of mine.
You're not as stupid as you sound. You'll be fine.
That's a void breach, all right. Should we jump in?
Wait. This is it, isn't it?
This is it.
You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
Do you have regrets?
If there's one thing I've learned while working as a Banisher, and working with you, it's that people look through the world through whatever lens they believe is the right one. And that leaves no room for regrets. We all make mistakes. We all work with what we have. So no regrets. My lens today is not the same as my lens back then. I've made peace with my own life.
Are you saying people can change?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I had a good life. We had a good life.
I'm gonna miss you so very much.
There's much to do between here and goodbye. Let's go do it. Thank you for standing by my side through it all, for everything. Into the fray then.
Always. What is it?
Baggage I may need to finally face. Let's press on.
I like your doll. What are you doing?
This is Aleja. She is a witch, and she is running away from the Spanish soldiers. She had a horse, but he died. He was an old friend.
Maybe we can build her a raft.
I'm Anthea. What's your name?
What the?
Patience, Anthea. You know that we have to be twice as good as them to get half of what they have. I can't stand anymore.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
I think your mother is jealous of you.
I'm better than she was a mage. Of course she is.
We could train in secret. Practice when she's not looking.
These are memories from my childhood. But why here? That's almost it. I can help you cross. I can help. Watch out! We made it angry. Over there, a passageway.
The paths form and reform. Your passageway's already gone.
This place has a plan for us, and I suspect we may not like it.
It's just us here and there.
Damn it!
The void centers in on us. Perhaps you've been thinking about your past and memories are manifesting.
Or the other way around.
Try this on for size. Stop on the bastard.
Can I join in too? Rory,
Tell me,
Calendre is here.
your childhood friend was here.
What passed for my friend?
Right. We leave now. You explain later.
Mama? Mama!
It's just a game.
What's going on?
Go on. Barnum.
Free yourself, Antea. Let the fire melt your shackles.
Careful, Red. It's close.
What a sight to behold.
Wasn't I always? I'm right here, you know.
Stay, Antea. Stay and play with me.
I feel like I'm being led by the nose.
It's playing with us. Wants us to feel powerless.
I'll feast on your soul. You won once. Never again. Never again. Come and play, Antea. Come and play. You will never leave this place.
You can't go round the fire? You must go through.
Poor little Antea, all alone. No one to play with, no one to talk to. Poor little Antea, gifted and talented, constricted, bound, abandoned.
Go to hell.
Look at you now. Look at you dead, clinging to some pitiful soul in a hopeless search for meaning. Thank you, Rory McGrath, for bringing her to me.
Remember the rumbles, Red. Remember Abigail. Don't indulge it.
You'll soon be mine. Your voice, your soul, everything.
Damn you. You want to play, Calendre? Fine. Let's play.
At last you visit Calendre, your bestest friend.
We are not friends. And your name is not Calendre.
Perhaps I should name myself by what called me to you. Your weariness? Your solitude? Your arrogance?
I have just one question. Why me?
I heard your call. You are such a powerful soul, the shining craving in your heart lit the way. All I had...
I was a child. If I had power...
And deliciously rare. But now you're here?
There are more of you, aren't there? So what's a manipulative demon like you doing?
Ask her. Ask Antea. The only one who... Because she... Tell me, Rory of the clan McGrath, when you realized to learn after all these years together...
My love for...
But... is...
Why'd you lead us here? What do you want from us?
Don't humor it.
Careful now. The idea of tearing your precious little... I'd hate for you to get hurt so fast.
That's enough from both of you. For years, I would not shoulder the weight of what I did. I would not fake. My home burned to the ground. My face was marked forever. I fled the family I'd nearly killed. I buried my... I loved you once. You... But I understand now that you were born of all this darkness. I forgive Calendre for being nothing but a mirror. And I forgive myself for not knowing better.
And you? Rory McGrath? Can you forgive her?
The souls we banish end up in the void. I know this now. I pity them.
Your pity means nothing to me more.
How convenient then that I don't...
Antea, Antea. Such a clever girl. So good with words of power. Is that how you seduced your little pet here?
My name is Nezuko, and I am the relentless servant of the Queen of Kher.
The hell?
Come, stay a while, stay forever.
Not today.
And stubborn as wall, you will change. So predictable.
All right, that's cheating.
We must focus.
I will read your soul.
I was a child when I beat you, remember?
Have some of this!
Just you and me.
On your feet, Scotsman. Dodge! I can... Look to me. I'm stronger and faster. I'll destroy you.
Just you and me now, for all time's sake. Still, this is my realm. I will reap your soul this time.
Look to... Come back, Calendre. We're not done.
Just you and me.
Long enough. That was something.
I never told you the full story. I'm sorry.
No need.
Please, let's get out of here.
We're here.
Onwards. Let's get this over with. Is the entire town lost to Ivy? Her influence must still be strong.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. We really had no idea what we were walking into.
If I had taken the threat seriously, then you might be alive.
All that matters now is that you give me my assent.
You aim for the heart, I'll destroy the roots.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Get back up!
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
We were so in love.
We are in love.
With no conditions.
Try this on for size.
I see a light.
How? Could Esther still be here? Oh, there? Anybody home?
He had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth shot 2-edged swords, and his countenance was as the sun shines in his strength. And when I saw him, I fell at his feet and dead. He laid his right hand upon me and said, "Fear not, for I am the first and the last."
Esther.
Rory? Are you a dream? Are you here? Are you really here?
I am. We are.
No. Not alone.
That's not Charles. Charlie had his ascent. Do you remember?
Oh yes, I remember. Do we ever mend the wound? Esther. And Taya? Yes, I know you. Dearest Esther. You know, I'd have liked to join your games.
What's happened in...
Oh, everyone left. She? Speak not her name. It makes her angry.
We're here for Antea's body.
Yes. By her body she is held hostage.
We must break the tie.
She won't surrender it. You'll have to end her.
We're not here to vex her, nor to attack her.
Last time, Red McWraith, you escaped with...
I'm rather hoping she will, aye. She knew I'd come back.
Which of us has choice when free will is a lie?
What's going on up?
I do not ask about the meeting house, and nor should you. To think that once we worshipped there, that Charles would give his son.
What are we...
Her hate is deeply rooted.
All things good and bad have their end.
You're a brave and gentle soul, Red McWraith.
Can we...
Don't say her name.
Let her. Truth is not to be feared.
Red, you are a dear, dear friend. I am a ghost, and ghosts do not dream. Perhaps none of it is real.
Aye. And...
New Eden was a dream, you know. Nothing stands against the truth. And what if the limit is the frontier?
What will pass, will pass. And if it does...
I'll away back to London.
Goodbye, Esther.
Perhaps we shall. Breaks my heart to see her this way.
This is the nightmare's doing.
We need to be careful. We're in her stronghold now.
Have some of this! After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
What shall I say to you when I give you your assent?
I don't know.
All ghosts linger for a reason. This is an odd kind of homecoming.
'Tis strange to be back.
It's strange to sleep near the place where you died.
Still, rest you should. You'll need it.
I don't know that I can.
Come on. Spit it out.
What will I say to you when you go? When I give you
When the moment comes, you'll know what to say.
I'll be the Banisher, bringing an ending to his own haunting case. How does that work?
The same as any other. You'll undo the tie.
But why did you stay? What is the...
I told you to be careful. That night, in this room, I told you to be careful. I worried you'd act...
I thought you...
I died to save you.
You stay out of it.
Yes, I stayed because I was angry.
I think I've known that for a while now.
The anger lingers. Part of me resents you yet, for my pain and my fear.
Taya.
I know you are. It is time.
What if I fail once more? One wrong choice will exact a heavy price.
Whatever happens, we will face it. Till death do us part. Don't let that spectre get to the corpse. I have another in sight. Can I join in too? I take the heart, you take the roots. Ever mention how good we are together?
No Eden suffers. We suffer.
Good to hear.
My friends, I have disturbing news. Among us walks a witch. Is that not so?
No! No! 'Tis not true! I am no witch!
So that's how it all began.
Aye. With ordinary evil from the hearts of fearful men.
Deborah Comenius, this court finds you guilty of the devil's work. Guided by God's mercy, I pass sentence on the witch. Pain forte Dieu. Confess and name your accomplices, or die for your sins.
I have nothing to confess.
How could they have let this happen?
Not a soul stood or spoke for her. There's no justice here. It's a travesty.
Confess, witch.
Join the target practice.
None stand for you. Your coven has betrayed you. Name them, and you shall live.
I am no witch. You know this. All of you. Do not turn away from me. You must release me. You must. Will no one speak for me? Anyone? Please, help me. Help me!
I feel her distress, her rising terror, her dark despair.
She's suffered enough, and so have we.
Here, my body, my flesh displayed like a trophy.
More like bait.
So, the circle is complete. Do you return to the beginning? Or is it the beginning of your return?
A paradox. How clever. How it pleases you to play with time.
I do not play.
Deborah, we know what happened to you. We know what they did to you.
What they did. What they do. I shatter yet.
We're not here to hurt you. You have my body and I want it back. That's all. Help us. Because we can help you.
No, you cannot. You will pay! You don't understand, do you? You are just like them! Enough. You are me, yet you oppose me. They murdered us. Make them pay. No. They do not deserve our rage, not these two.
All deserve our wrath. They crushed the breath from us. You know this. You asked for this.
Not anymore.
It's over. You have been heard. The truth is out.
No! Come back! Feed upon the pain, the treachery, the outrage!
No more. It hurts.
Behold my wrath! They will subdue you once more!
Pain need not go on.
They locked us up!
Banishers, I must last them.
No one stood for us!
I'm tired of all this.
They tortured us, killed us!
Enough, hate.
They started it! They turned their back on us! Remember the agony! The terror! Your rage called me! If they live, they win. All of them.
Enough pain now.
There must be a reckoning.
The pain may end right now. The reckoning is here.
Spare me your compassion, for it comes far too late.
Who are you?
I am retribution.
A word. An idea. But who are you?
I am her fury.
No longer.
I am their nightmare!
You were.
You believe you've won. It will not be so easy. For I will end your dreams.
Is that an end to it?
Yes. If you want it to be.
Are you sure? In your hand you weigh my death, the last stone laid upon my broken body.
I'm so very sorry.
Will you leave? Are you ready?
I have lingered so very long. Where now will I go?
I don't know. A better place, I believe. A quiet place.
Quiet is good.
Deborah Comenius, mere words can ill describe your suffering. And if they could, I'd not utter them now. Enough wrong has been done you. Your tale is told, and we thank you for it. You are heard, and free to go.
Hey, I'm right here.
Aye, you are.
The time has come, and I must go.
That was the promise I made.
We've done good work here. We've made my death count for something.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Take all the time in the world. I love you, Rory McGrath.
These years I've spent by your side have made me a better man. You've taught me to survive. You've taught me to live. Thank you. From my heart of hearts, thank you. Farewell, my love.
Death for the dead.
Life for the living.
If grief is an odyssey through hell, then what appears to be the end is often just a beginning. New Eden never recovered. For years, neither did Red. But in time, the pain of Antea's loss faded, and only the bittersweet beauty of their love lived on in his memory. Who knows? Perhaps, years from now, a legendary Scotsman, his hair grey, shall sit with his children and many apprentices and tell them a story. The tale of his beloved Antea. Of how she lived, and how she died, and how together, in New Eden, they lifted a curse and defeated a nightmare.